Hello everybody and welcome back to The Witcher 3 Part 36 in this dark and dreary haunted house, which is in the Painted World. We are tasked with Olgierd von Everick to find the rose that he gave to his wife before he left. And there are a number of jump scares, some ghosts and all that, and now we're stuck in a painting trying to rebuild the memories that she's trying to hide. So let's go see what else we have to learn. But last we saw, Olgierd was going to go to Oxenfurt for something and invited his wife to come along.
Master von Everick's study. Here he immersed himself in the arcane arts.
Also, we have a demon dog and cat following us around.
Pentagrams here to bind summoned beings. Lines aren't all clear, though. Need chalk to fix them, and I can set out the candles.
Okay, so I need to find some chalk. That door's locked. That door's locked.
Beeswax candles.
Blood pacts?
Blood pacts.
Or on
foreign presences.
Whosoever summons a visitant into our realm risks much. Whether flickering as a spirit in the ether or inhabiting the flesh of a designated host, the visitant shall strive to attain its liberty, and if it does, it shall wreak great havoc. Thus, a visitant must be summoned only within a protective circle which shall bind it as no feathers could. The circle must be complete and eternal with no ruptures. Its line must be drawn with a steady hand firmly gripping the chalk. Since a stray step made through carelessness or the visitant's trickery can smudge the line, the circle must be further secured by a barrier in the form of lit candles made of beeswax. A circle thus protected shall stand as a sure and inescapable prison for the visitant.
A tome about parleying with demons. Manor was depressingly gloomy in the winter.
Alright, I need to find some chalk. I'm gonna guess that this is chalk here in the corner. Or is that another book? Between Worlds.
Mystery. Between Worlds? The library of an occultist.
Of all the beings inhabiting the outer spheres, the spirits of the elementals are the most foreign to human nature. They possess a will of their own and are intelligent, though not in the way of men, for there is no way to fathom their drives and intentions. Genies, the most powerful of the elemental spirits, prove the most difficult for men to commune with. Only the true masters of magic have perfected this art, which demands long years of study and risky experiments. Yet even the most adept at the magic arts cannot tame a genie, merely force it to perform certain acts against its volition. They say the mage Stammelford once commanded a Dao to move a mountain blocking the view from his tower, but even he could never convince a genie to be a willing helpmate in his work or to give sound advice, for the reasoning of these creatures is beyond human understanding. Alright. This one's locked, and this one's locked. Okay, I need to find chalk. Usually these things aren't far. Yeah, okay, they're right there.
Chalk.
Simple
enough. Black magic. That should do it. Now for the candles.
I'm gonna place on the circle surrounding the pentagram. I think
How
that's
about
correct.
this?
Come back! We must talk!
Go away. I wish to be alone.
Not this time! Come out at once!
She didn't try very hard.
Leave me be. I merely want to work in peace.
Throwing a fit with his wife and then going off and doing black magic, you know. Typical stuff. I wonder, is he summoning the spirits that inhabit the dog and the cat, or is he summoning Gaunter O'Dim? Because Gontro Dim is he not a genie? Because he sounds a lot like a genie.
Diano feos, sola camisa liar, sola camisa e barasas.
What other spell must I use, damn it? I've tried them all. I wish to end our pact. I summon thee!
Okay, so he's already made the pact with Gontro Dim at this point.
Damn it!
I still don't know what Gontro Dim did for him.
Fire! In here, quickly! The flames! Damage the flames!
Who's he yelling to?
I did not expect that.
Okay, I can't put the fire out.
We must find another way out.
How about this one? Also locked. Also locked. How about into the painting? We're going into a painting from a painting. This is paintingception.
Damn it, smack in the middle of a raging blizzard. Gotta find shelter, get inside.
Oh great, here we go again. We'll find a way back into the house.
They froze to death.
That door is locked. That door is also closed. I'm taking damage, I'm just realizing. Can I cast Gwen to heal myself? That's doing nothing. Alright, let's make a swallow just to try and slow this down. That doesn't look like it's slowing things down at all. Shit. How am I supposed to get inside? I'm gonna die of cold, aren't I? Rip. It's been so long since I've died. I had this thing stuck under my couch. I don't know where... Oh, my pencil is right here. How convenient. That is death number 31. You know, I was at a nice round 30 deaths before that, and then here we are. Dying of a blizzard. And we might die again, because I'm blind. Three ingredient mini vanilla sugar cookie recipes. I use my girlfriend's tablet and I always get very strange notifications every time I do. Very loud, dramatic music. Let me turn this down a little bit. Wow, that's loud.
Smack in the middle of a raging blizzard. Gotta find shelter, get inside.
Alright, let's figure this out. Through here? Wow, that was... Maybe if I was paying attention from the beginning.
And her father. Drained to the last drop.
No alcohol. That looks like a pipe.
So this is when he started smoking. A beer
Pipe
tankard.
and a
But
mug
there was
with
vodka
vodka.
in it.
That looks like me, to be honest with you. Looks like he's pouring something.
A knife
Got
covered
a
in blood.
knife.
Guess Olgierd got the scars on his shoulders that winter.
What happened here? Marriage contract.
Marriage contract between Iris and Olgierd.
Prenuptial agreement. We, the undersigned, Iris Billowitz and Olgierd von Everick, have agreed to seal our love in a marital contract and to bind ourselves to certain covenants. Let this document stand as an oath before the gods and all that we hold holy, that till death do us part, we shall treat one another with mutual respect and give due hearing to each other's requests and opinions. In separation shall come, we shall... If separation shall come, we shall each retain all property, both movable and immovable, which we brought into the marriage, and additionally each shall keep any presents given by the other during the duration of the marriage. The income which each receives, each shall spend as he or she sees fit. with all costs related to the maintenance and upkeep of mutual possessions being divided equally between the parties. Signed, Iris Billowitz and Olgierd von Everett. Okay, pretty straightforward. Prenup. Alright, so he had...
Probably not right.
I don't know what... He looks like he's pouring something, but Olgierd here is pretty obviously holding a mug right
So
now.
that's how he whiled away the long winter evenings.
So there might be something else I'm supposed to find. She's standing off here, looking upset. Is he reading the marriage contract, maybe?
Her father must have been holding the contract.
Furthermore, it is agreed that Iris shall be accorded the respect she is owed, that you shall heed her counsel and requests, and...
Get to the point, Father. My patience runs thin.
Gladly. On Iris's request, I declare this marriage null and void.
You vowed to remain with me till death do us part.
But you stopped listening to her
And
request.
I've held to my vow. The Olgierd I married is no more.
Breaking a word once given does not come that easy. Believe me. You shall stay here forever.
Enough! You will not command us. You will...
Father!
Is he dead?
Father! No!
Servant, take this carcass and feed it to the beasts.
What happened? My god. This got really dark really fast.
Not bad.
There you go.
Then von Everett ceased to be human.
Though he still loved his wife.
No, he merely remembered that he should love her.
Let's go upstairs.
I don't understand. I don't really understand what Olgierd became. I don't know what he was given by Gaunter. It's not, I don't know if they're going to clarify it or if I should be knowing what it is at this point.
I remember.
There's the
We spent much
caretaker.
time together here, the three of us.
In silence.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
Animal
You do the
hair.
rest.
Single place setting. No others on the table.
So Olgierd doesn't need to eat anymore? Okay, we got a large
clay
bowl.
bowl.
Small bowl.
Bowl. For soup, maybe?
Okay, I don't
Got
know.
something wrong.
Find a way to restore the memory. Is there anything else that I'm supposed to pick up? Looks like there's something over here. Food
Butter.
tray.
Claw scratches.
Okay, so the small bowl's for the cat,
There we go.
and then the large bowl's for the dog.
Think this was yours.
And then am I supposed to put... What am I supposed to do with the food platter? Does the caretaker hold it?
Perfect match. You actually ate from these bowls?
Of course not. I already told you, we're not animals.
But the caretaker would set them out all the same, as ordered.
Another monstrosity. I begged you to stop this. Those two are too many as it is.
The dog and cat keep you company. This one will protect you. Care for the house. No matter what happens.
Poor Iris.
Before, I wished to know what was going on in that head of yours. I thought perhaps I could help. Now, I care not the slightest what you think or how you feel.
I feel nothing.
just as I no longer know if I still hate you. Go, Olgierd. I want you out of my sight.
Olgierd von Everec failed to understand we'd never be able to replace him.
His spectre now casts a shadow over Lady Iris's every remembrance. We're almost at our journey's end.
What's there?
Iris von Everec's greatest fear.
I think I'm gonna want to read the Olgierd entry once I finish this quest, just so I can see if I can make sense of what's going on. Alright, is there one more memory I'm supposed to reconstruct? Examine.
My dearest wife, letters from Olgierd to Iris, were I only as skilled with words as I am with my blade, especially now, when an icy void grips my heart. I see how you look at me, and I see you wither. I cannot help you, but I believe I can cease harming you. This letter and this rose are my farewell. May you live in health, and remember but the good times.
Writhing monstrosities
Olgierd.
coming towards me, or one? Well, there's one there. Darkness! Just one. Nope, more than one. There's one behind me. I'm playing Dante's Inferno. Oh. It's Olgierd. Gross. They did a good job with the animations, though. Alright, let me get me somewhere. Alright, easy peasy. Ow.
You undead. Live happily.
Alright, let's put this away. The atmosphere is very nice too. The dark room, the large dark room lit only by the fireplace. I like that. I guess my problem with the fight right now is that the sound doesn't really, like, the enemy doesn't really fit right now. He's too pompous for what's supposed to be so dark. The music. Oi.
You'll never learn.
Keeps wailing away at him. God, that combo hurts. I gotta repair my chest piece inventory. Oh, the King Full Test mask. That's from my heist. No, I need the one for my armor. Go with that. No, there's only one left. Well. And all the candles magically come back. But we're still in the painted world right now. What's up, Iris?
You're not him.
Wait, I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this place.
So where are we going?
I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
What's the difference between that room and this
For
room?
Olgierd.
I thought he'd returned. To me.
What are you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
Saw you before, but you weren't yourself. And I saw you again in your memories.
We've met. I don't recall. I had bad dreams. That is all I know.
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time, I dried it and placed it in our chamber, at my bedside. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust, as did I soon after.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look, you buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more.
How convenient. It still has its thorns.
And I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose. When you placed the painting on my grave, I remembered the day of my marriage. Tell me, how is Olgierd? Healthy? Does he fare well?
Your husband hunts out ever stronger sensations. He tempts fate, because at heart he's unhappy.
At heart he is stone, so nothing has changed.
And did Olgierd mention me?
He did.
What did he say?
Not much, but I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose? The last I have left of him? His last gift?
He's mentioned her before, has he not? I don't know why we said that he hasn't said anything.
Got a feeling the rose is important to you, more than a memento.
I remember so little. Yet when I think of my rose, I begin to recall what was. The world around me turns real, and my eyes open wide and I recognize things. Remember who I am and who I was.
Friend once told me about a case like this. Could be strong emotions that bind you to the rose, feelings we witchers call pins. They're what keeps you in this world.
Like an insect pinned in a collection case. Horrible.
Need to be honest, if I take the rose, you might cease to exist, as might the world you built around you.
And what will happen then? Shall I be free of the suffering, the sadness? Is it the void that awaits?
I don't know.
I don't wish to suffer any longer, but I fear there will be cold and darkness until there is nothing at all.
I need the rose. Will you give it to me?
It's so fragile. Look, the petal edges have turned crimson, as they were on the day I received it.
They don't look crimson. Looks pretty solidly purple.
The one thing missing is the single drop of dew which slid down the leaf when I took the rose in hand. Or was it blood? Because I pricked my finger. I can't remember. You know, I never did read the letter from Olgierd. I didn't have to. And I needn't have kept the flower he left me. I've come to a decision. I shall give you the rose.
Our service thus ends. Thank you, stranger, for freeing us.
Before we go, some advice. Beware of the one called the Man of Glass. Stand in his way, and you'll meet a fate worse than death. Seek salvation in glass that can't be broken.
Glass that can't be broken?
So long.
Goodbye. I want talking pets.
I'll remember you, Iris von Everec.
That no longer matters. Farewell.
This is very sad. The world around her begins to crumble as she loses who she was, moment by moment, without the rose. Man, that's dark. But you have to hope that with the rose no longer binding her to the material realm, she's now free of the pain and suffering, her fears of Olgierd. I was just really upset, just like in every single way. Meet Olgierd's man at the Alchemy Inn. Alright, I want to read Olgierd von Everec's. His heart had turned to stone, it said. Alright, let's read what we can about Olgierd von Everec. See if we can learn anything. To this day, I do not know what caused Geralt to inquire after the contract posted by Olgierd von Everec. That famed Witcher curiosity? An ominously light coin pouch? Or perhaps it was some other, more nefarious force. Whatever the impulse, Geralt decided to visit the locally infamous nobleman and pursue the bounty on the sewer monster. From their very first encounter, Geralt knew Olgierd was a unique character. He led an informal band who worshipped the ground he walked on, though he clearly was of a different sort than they. Educated, a lover of art, and an adherent to a certain noble code. Yet Geralt also perceived something indefinable within the man, something years later he would call a void crying out to be filled. Geralt later returned to the estate where he had first met Olgierd and his band, and found the place in flames. He soon learned the property did not in fact belong to Olgierd, but had merely been commandeered by the Ottoman and his men, who then went a touch overboard in their carousing. Olgierd did not begrudge them their pyrotechnic over-exuberance, but the murder of the manor's lord he considered one cruelty too far, and ordered the wrongdoer beheaded. Geralt entered the stage in the middle of this execution. In the tumult that followed, he made a most startling discovery. Olgierd von Everec was immortal, and immortality was but the start of the surprising revelations about Olgierd. Master Mirror revealed that the two had signed a contract. In exchange for regaining his lost status and wealth, Olgierd had promised Mirror something very personal. What exactly, Geralt did not yet know. This contract had a strange clause. Before it could be considered complete and Master Mirror could collect his due, he had to fulfill 3 of Olgierd's wishes. He could not do this personally, however, but needed instead to make use of a proxy. His choice for this role, Geralt, who in this way was drawn into a personal settlement between a powerful immortal nobleman and the mysterious Gaunter Odin. Upon hearing Geralt would be the one to carry out his requests, Olgierd wasted no time and issued him his first challenges: to bring him the house of Maximilian Borsodi and to show his brother Vladimir the time of his life. Granting Olgierd's wishes had proven difficult but rewarding, for Geralt now knew a great deal more about the unusual nobleman, and the story that unfolded could have jerked tears from a Cyclops. Once upon a time, Olgierd fell hopelessly in love with Iris, a beautiful young lady from a well-off family. Her parents accepted his proposal of marriage, and all seemed set for a happy ending when a storm of misfortune suddenly broke over the von Everett family. A chain of bad decisions and a few years of bad harvests had left the once wealthy family deeply in debt. Then the Bersotis purchased this debt and, with their brutal enforcement of its terms, drove the von Evericks into utter bankruptcy. After this, Iris's parents changed their mind about their daughter's future husband, revoking their approval of Olgierd and betrothing Iris to an Alfiri prince who had come to study in Oxenfurt. Out of desperation, Olgierd turned to Master Mirror and soon won back his coin, influence, and most importantly, his betrothed. All seemed well until he discovered his wish's unwanted side effect. His heart was slowly hardening into stone. Now the Witcher was on the verge of bringing the pact between Olgierd and Master Mirror to completion. Did this mean everything would soon be as it once was? Geralt was not so sure. One question kept nagging him. What was that something very personal Gaunter O'Dim intended to collect from Olgierd? It's just a tragedy everywhere, ain't it? Alright, let's find the nearest fast travel. So I can't go through the gate, but I think there's a hole in the wall right here. So he did all of this for her. Then I turned around against her because something very personal was taken from him. We have to figure out. We will eventually figure out what that was. We might figure it out now. Or at least when we go find where Olgierd is. Yawn.
Stay out of my way.
Ram, time and again. I'll kill for some fun.
So we gotta go. Olgierd left somebody behind that would be able to direct us to wherever he is now. Allegedly. Might not be so easy.
2 points, and be quick about it.
Oh, please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draught.
Geralt! Over here!
Ah, there's the man.
Oi, wait your looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Hey now. Don't make me beg. My treats.
Gaunter O'Dim is not patient, it seems. Froze everybody.
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
Ew.
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say, time has always fascinated me. So I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time, of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
Who are you, really?
Gaunter O'Dim, also known...
Not what I'm
Here,
asking.
man.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You
So
might
it's
say,
like a genie?
I simply grant their wishes.
And drop them in a world of hurt.
No, not I. That would be their poorly formulated wishes. I'm no cheat. I give folk what they want, nothing more. That they oft desire unworthy things, that is entirely the fault of their rotten natures.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
I am curious.
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you, and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead, or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, because we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Ilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, "I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared." End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand.
Like a genie?
That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
Oh my god.
What the devil? Why is there a fly in my suit? I was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
Old Witcher's trick. I concentrate real hard, and I can control time and space.
You tossed this fly in my suit?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Ilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Ilvani's temple, got it?
Aye, got it. Hold there! Your friend, the medic, she were here. Asked that you look in on her.
I think Shani had got some of her research done. We asked Shani to see if she could research as much as she could about the old city of Von Everett.
Did you see?
Let's go talk to
I literally dropped dead.
He were there, alive, a moment.
Blind drunk thing.
Yeah, after Gaunter O'Dim shoved the handle of a wooden spoon in his eye. My god. Alright, let's see how Shani's doing, I guess. No coughing people down here this time. What is up, my dude?
Shani.
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but... I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn him down? Just say no?
Perhaps I could have. but I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
I understand. Any chance we'll see each other again?
Someday, I'm sure.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows him.
And who would that be?
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Premathine Shakeslock, claims Olgierd von Everec met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge. If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me, you know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
Alright, let's go to the Academy. See what other information we can learn about Olgierd. So Olgierd was getting Professor Shakeslock to research something for him, and then he lost his mind.
So how are things at the Academy these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind? So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry. Yes?
Alright, so I couldn't get in here earlier. This was all shut down. Can we get in now?
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the Academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky man. Because if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno, eh? Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
Yeah, just say this entire plan right in front of the guards.
But I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right. Let me in.
Just stand there. Look at the guards. Sup. Alright, so do I have to jump into the river?
Cat eyes. Mark of the devil. Have we not met before?
Let's follow the dots instead of just immediately yeeting myself into the water, but it looks like it's leading me to the water anyway. Well, there's a boat, but I don't think I necessarily need the boat. I think I'm only going a little ways. Swim across. Come on. God. This game can be very frustrating about jumping in water and in combat. Alright. What is over here? Drowned dead? Level 34 drowned dead.
What now,
okay.
you piece of...
Okay, let me check something real quick. Okay, never mind. Rip. Okay, one more. Nice. Helm Splitter seems to be a pretty effective move against these guys. Just in general, it seems like an effective maneuver. Alright. Shawnee, let me in.
Geralt! Psst! Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line!
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story. But we've done well. Professor Shakeslock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shawnee. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me. If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
Alright. Let us... I kind of doubt I'll be able to just sneak by them. Especially because they already see me and are coming at me, so...
Intruder! Get him! Get him from both sides!
Ow. Oh, does that guy have a crossbow in the back? Helm Splitter! There we go. I just picked up a bunch of crap. Dimeridium shackles are worth a good amount of money, so I'll take those. Alright, house is at the end of the street. This dude right here.
Locked tight. Need another way in.
Knock, knock.
You leave a window open, maybe?
It's dark, so it's hard to see, but it looks like this is the way right here. I think I can just jump across, right? Knock, knock. Nope. Is this not breakable? It is. Alright, I guess we'll use Ard then. Yeah, because that's going well. Cracked the... oh my god. I hear panting. I just take all of his booze. Can't reach that. Oh well, whatever. Downstairs. The conjunction of
Silver Lamen. Don't know the sigil. Hasn't been used in ages, looks like. Shattered mirror. No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone looking at it and scream. Julian Alboco's Lesser Key. Tomes about demons. Dusty as they come.
The essence of evil is to cause suffering. There exist many varieties of suffering, from common corporeal pain through the rarefied torment of the psyche to deep wounds dealt to the soul. Whence then does evil arise? Does it appear on its own, or does it only spread when conditions are ripe? And finally, the most important question, how can evil be defeated? Most believe evil has always existed, for none remember a time when it did not. Yet is that sufficient proof? I dare to doubt it, for I am a scholar, and the essence of scholarship is to question all hypotheses until they have been rigorously proven. The appearance of evil is closely tied to the existence of good, its opposite and antithesis. Good without evil is dimensionless and therefore imperceptible. Evil, then, is an integral part of our lives. Evil wears many faces and appears in many different forms. One of them wears a skin of flesh. This evil incarnated as man travels the world, sowing death and suffering. Such evil is devious and difficult to discern. We usually only note its presence when it is already too late. In my scholarly wanderings through the myths and legends of a great many cultures, I've come across descriptions of a certain individual which all display a striking similarity. I do not mean in terms of this individual's outer appearance or name, but of his modus operandi. This evil works through trickery, tempting at first with the offer of something seemingly good. The price one must pay for this object of temptation, however, is enormous and non-refundable, and the promised good often contains horrifying hooks and treacherous traps. Beware, then, of any who promise the impossible, for such can only be delivered through the machinations of evil. Well, that individual is probably the dude. Gauntro Dim. Alright. I will be surprised if the guy's alive. Oh, no, he's alive.
Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock?
Who the blazes? How do you get in?
This guy's blind.
Out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, no, no. Out!
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
No one sent me.
You lie. I may be blind, but I sense unclean powers better than anyone. Why do you think the witch hunters guard me like a treasure?
I'm a witcher.
A mutant? Yeah. Could be.
The house is gonna collapse.
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
What do they want from you?
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant, but not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends, but that's beyond my control.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gauntlerow Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gauntlerow Dim, at times Master Mirror or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings I went blind, yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
Know anything else about the man?
Gauntlerow Dim is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, Evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
Told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him clearly. He smiled at me. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me, and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me.
Yikes.
He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him?
Brilliant deduction. Have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and Odim, a meeting at a crossroads, a wish, a pact signed in blood, and a price to be paid.
I want to know what that price was.
Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. Odim delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world. His betrothed and his brother.
So he sacrificed Vladimir.
Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It is worse. Many illnesses are treatable. But play with evil, medicine can be much harder to find.
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No. Deduce, Witcher. Odim acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
Rip.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of Odim? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he'd loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. Odim grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference and die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating Odim at his own game.
Meaning?
Odim wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
Odim left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
I wonder who's the one man that did.
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Oh, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
Yeah. He came out of the circle. Yeah. How convenient. Or inconvenient. I guess we got the information we needed, but still, rip him. Let's just loot his corpse real quick. Professor Shakeslock's journal. My notes and observations. Professor Shakeslock. The circle O'Dim created terrifies me. I cannot see it, but I know it is here. I know no name for the sense with which I perceive it. When I near its bounds, strange shivers shoot down my spine. This is not pain, but something that stands my hair on edge like a hedgehog's quivers. A month has passed, and still I lay within the runic circle. Nightmares prey on me more and more. I have come to fear sleep. I know not how long I can withstand this. I dreamt I had a daughter. This was strange, for I've never had children, yet one came to me in my sleep. She was no older than 10. She called me daddy and loved me deeply. I could see it in her eyes. The strangest part of all was that I also burned for her with a great paternal love. Can one possibly dream of someone who does not exist? Can one love such a one? I no longer fear sleep. Perhaps O'Dim has decided to give me peace. I have no desire to change his mind. My dreams of Amelie give me great joy. My daughter is a good and clever girl. I believe she will grow into a wonderful woman. A shame she exists only in my dreams. Not only do I no longer fear sleep, but now I cannot wait for the moment in which it comes. What a fantastic transformation. If nothing changes, I shall soon try to leave the circle. I know now why I dreamt for weeks of the child I never had. It was his doing. This night my daughter died. She caught a strange illness which pocked her whole body with hideous oozing sores. She cried, begging me to help. I could do nothing. She died in my arms. I awoke soaked with sweat. I remain a wreck, my mind tattered. 3 months have passed since Amelie's death. My heart still bleeds, and horrifying visions plague my every moment. I'm a blind man who wishes he saw nothing, for utter blindness would be a relief compared to these tormenting visions. I cannot persevere much longer. I have become a deeply unhappy old man. I have now lived within the circle for a year. Thoughts of suicide haunt my mind ever more often. It would be so simple. I need but step outside the ruins. Man, Gaunter O'Dim is a dark villain, but I like him as a villain. I wish more of this expansion was focused on Gaunter O'Dim and less on Olgierd, although the story of Olgierd is also pretty dark and gripping. But they're doing a good job of building up Gaunter O'Dim as a threat. I guess I'm afraid that it's going to come to an end very soon, and that I'm not going to really have a chance to really experience the terror of Gaunter. Alright, where do I go? Because that door's locked. How did I get in here again? I'm completely forgetting. I guess I can go up here. Well, we know what happens if I jump off. Okay. Now I need to find the nearest fast travel station. Western Gate. I'm just worried that it's going to end too quickly. Like, we're finally now starting to see how terrifying Gaunter O'Dim is. I want to see more instances of his torment. Because for the majority of my time knowing Gaunter, they've only very slightly hinted at his maliciousness. That he didn't seem outright evil until I just saw him at this tavern where he stuck the spoon handle into the old drunk's eye. That's the first time he seemed outright evil. Before that, he seemed like kind of a harmless figure, even though I knew he wasn't harmless, but his persona was one that wouldn't seem particularly harmful. Alright, we're gonna go to Totoros. Oh, there's enemies here. Got it.
Damn, you're ugly.
Got a couple more, I'm sure. There's another one over here. God, why'd you put your sword away, man? Let's enhance my weapons. And then we're gonna save. We're gonna meditate. Because I haven't meditated in a while. Alright. Time to go meet Olgierd at the temple where Gauntro Dim has summoned us both, where we shall drink together and reminisce about the journey we've all shared together, right? It sounds like a nice party, nice little get-together. Friends drinking with one another, right? No, Olgierd seems... Olgierd seems resigned to his fate. I think Olgierd is fully expecting his death is what comes next. It's dark in here. Alright, meet Olgierd at the temple. I think the temple is inside the cave, right? So I just need to get up here. Can't see anything, thank you. That's a gap. Got it. Alright, we're gonna drink a cat, because this is... There we go. Up we go. I think I can put the torch away now that I took the cat. I guess this is where the dots are taking me, so let's follow the dots. Alright, Olgierd. This is seeming like a bit of a finale, doesn't it? We've fulfilled the 3 wishes.
Strange choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
Wasn't me who chose it.
I assumed so. But since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
Your flower?
Fulfilled the 3rd wish.
How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago.
Look closely at it. Got it from Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to this world.
What?
Decided she'd treat you like you once treated her. The rose is a symbol of your parting. And a punishment.
I suppose I deserve that. Iris. What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though the hot irons pierce my chest.
Are you no longer immortal? Now that the pact is done.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Why do you have to come in like that?
So glad to see everyone's made. How do you feel, Von Everick? A little less troubled? Lighter in the heart?
Odim, what do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes, and...
And we stand together on the moon.
Are we on the moon?
Well, what do you know?
We are on the moon.
What? No. We had a pact. The moon is there. There! Not here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Horse. You cheated me.
Are you surprised?
I never cheat.
I'm not gonna get involved, to be honest with you.
Your soul belongs to me.
I don't think there's anything I could do. Oof.
At last. It's over. We must meet again one day. Business with you is pure pleasure.
Gonna remove the brand?
Ah, right away. Done. Now, tell me what reward you've chosen.
I'm scared. I think the smart thing to say is I don't want anything.
Don't want a thing from you.
Are you certain? I am capable of a great deal.
Never been more sure. Goodbye, Odim.
I guess that's one way for it to end. Alright, I've done the credits once. I don't need to do the credits again. I wonder if that's the way I wanted to do it, is the real question. So he has a chance to stop Odim by challenging him to a game of wits, where if Geralt loses, Odim could clear them both. If not, they both go free. So I could save Olgierd. So I might go back and try and save Olgierd. I could, the one I would want is to be as swift as the wind. What is that? A saddle? Equipping it transforms Roach into a demonic-looking black horse with glowing eyes. It also applies a short-range effect, possibly similar to the stagger caused by Axii. Mounted enemies will instantly get knocked off. That seems pretty cool. What other rewards could I have gotten? Never go hungry again was another wish. Horn of Plenty. Healing provided by this item. Oh, is it food that doesn't run out? Unsurprisingly, the healing provided by this item is weaker than all of the other consumables, food and drink in the game. Price paid for the ability to spam this in combat without needing to switch out food items when they run out. Okay, so that seems like kind of a lame wish. What other prizes could I have asked for? Bottle of vodka that's always full. Allows... when meditating for a few hours, the bottomless carafe is used to replenish alchemy items. Provided this item is retained, Garrett will only require strong alcohol like white gall for special alchemical purposes. Okay, so it makes it so that you can meditate as many times as you want to without running out of potions. But I have plenty of alcohol from all my looting. If I asked him to make me rich, he'd only give me 5,000 crowns, which isn't a whole lot. But if I hadn't found Ciri yet, he could give me advice on how to save her. Make Ciri laugh when she's defeated. Don't make Ciri feel like he sold her out by taking her to meet Emir. When Ciri is scared, Geralt should encourage her, but not act in her stead. To allow Ciri to vent her frustration when she is betrayed, and when she wants to grieve a friend, that Geralt should grieve with her. But you can challenge him to further game if... Alright, we're going to try and stop him. We're going to load right here. I think that what I would probably do is what I just did right there, where I allow him to fulfill his contract and take nothing from him. Because Olgierd is not a good person. And Olgierd made a contract. Odin fulfilled it. Not in the way that he wanted. But the right thing to do, the correct thing to do, the good thing to do is to stop him. To prevent Odin from stealing his soul. Whether Olgierd deserves it or not, the good thing is to save every single soul that you can. Olgierd isn't a great person, but I do like Olgierd. I like his character, although I like Gaunter more. So I'm going to be sad about the fact that I have to kill Gaunter, but you know. Well, maybe not kill him, but defeat him in this thing.
Was
I? But
how do? Got it. What? I think she loved you. Meant this as a token of that love.
She loved me. After all that's passed. Iris.
Sir.
Heart attack.
So,
Descent from the sky.
Woody. And
fulfilling the contract. Alright, let's help Olgierd.
Wait.
Do not interfere, Witcher. Remember what I did to the last fool who interrupted me.
You grant wishes, right? Grant mine and release him.
He must repay his debt.
Let him go, and I'll take it on. We'll call it mine.
You wish to give your soul for his?
No, but we can play for them. I lose, you
like
take
Gwent.
mine and Olgierd's. But if I win, you release us both.
What do you propose we play?
Yes.
Gwent?
Yes.
Don't know. Maybe we can bet on a challenge. You know I'm good at accomplishing the impossible. Seen me do it.
Very well. But we shall do this my way.
Clap, clap. Clap on. Clap off. The clapper. My girlfriend's cat is being very cute right now. He's just loafing asleep on top of the...
What's happening?
You wish to play? So let us play. I shall tell you a riddle. Solve it, and both you and Olgierd will be free.
And if I don't?
Then we'll all three go for a wild ride. It's what you proposed, is it not?
The riddle. Let me hear it.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle me and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I shall grin.
What was that supposed to be?
You tell me. What am I?
One more time. My first
Didn't quite
thought
catch the riddle.
was...
Mind repeating it?
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained.
Time?
Fondle and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall grin.
It could be a mirror too. Actually, might be a mirror.
You're going down.
We shall see, my friend. You must find me before the sand in the hourglass runs out. Ready? Let's begin.
Find the solution. Is it a mirror?
What is this place?
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
Alright, well, this got dark.
Monsters weren't part of the deal.
My world, my rules.
Cry and I weep. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Something that repeats all I do. Echo.
No dice. You can't...
I'm pretty sure it's a mirror. I gotta repair my pants now.
Children delight in me. Elders take fright. Fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep. Yawn and I sleep.
I'm pretty sure the answer is a mirror, which is fitting because he is the mirror man. I honestly have no idea. I know what the answer is, now I just need to find it.
Help! Geralt! Save me!
Oh dear. Now I have to come to the rescue of whatever this vision is that Gaunter has summoned for me. Oh, it's Shawnee.
Shawnee, hang on, I'm coming.
Oh no!
I can't believe you fell for that.
Yeah, you're kind of dumb there, Geralt. Looking for a mirror. Let's see. There's a cave here. I can loot the cave. Oh, money. I like money.
Really, Geralt? Unable to resist a few shiny coins?
Yeah.
I truly expected more of you. Especially since time is short.
I have my priorities, man. I'm trying to go fast. I mean, I also thought the mirror might be in here, but that part I was wrong. I'll take the money. Why not? Alright, I still have no idea where this mirror is. It's obviously going to be, like, not close. It's going to be at the far end from where I started. It's not going to be right next to where you start, because then it's going to be like, well, what's the point? Swing set? No. I don't see a mirror around this tree, do I? Nope. So this ain't it. I'd be more likely to find a mirror.
Oh, awful. You're doing terribly. Remember.
Yep, sure. Ow, this
As
sword.
I see it, you will never find.
Yeah, he's sitting there goading me. I'm sitting here with a broken sword. Did any of this armor I pick up, is it any good? These boots are better than mine. Oh, but the feline boots add to my damage, so.
No.
I need to heal. Actually, I should probably do the swallow. Ow. There we go. That's not a mirror. That's a crypt. I'm gonna guess the mirror is gonna be inside the house. That seems appropriate, doesn't it? Look for a mirror. Cat. That should help me out here a little bit too. Looks like I only have one way to go. Oh, look, a mirror.
Mirror. So this is where you're hiding.
Come now. You didn't expect it to be that easy, did you?
A little bit. No, there's a mirror over there. There's a mirror over there too, but they're all gonna disappear from me, ain't they?
Doing that forever. Care to wager on it?
It seems like you're cheating. I thought you said you never cheat.
I'll still get you.
So you say, yes, wait as nothing.
I know the answer to your riddle, you bitch.
Point for me.
Gotta be some mirror here you won't shatter.
Seek and ye shall.
Wonder how you'll shatter a sheet of water.
Sheet of water? You mean like right here?
There was water here once. Maybe there's a way to bring it back.
I don't have the time for this.
Rushing water behind this wall.
Break down the water.
Wall and the water will rush through here.
Okay, let's get up. He looks nice.
Be gone. You've lost.
Goes on about how he doesn't cheat, but he cheated. He gave me a riddle. I solved his riddle, found it, and I kept destroying it in front of me.
So, any better?
Yeah, thanks. Wine's revived me a bit.
This plonk could revive a corpse. An exquisitely rank vintage. You know what, though? It's good at last to taste something real. So, have at it. Tell me what the blazes just happened. Your brand's gone. Guessing that's a good sign?
O'Dim decided to have some fun at my expense. Devised a game I was supposed to lose. Seems he'd forgotten the training you put me through in doing the undoable.
So only to protect myself. In doing so, I put you in harm's way. Forgive me.
Well, don't have to worry about him anymore. You're safe and free.
I thank you. Though I've no notion what to do with this freedom now. Mira took everything. Everything I loved. All I held dear.
Not true. Got your heart back.
A bitter victory. Now at last I sense how much I've lost. I've a heart again. Yet all it feels is grief, sadness, and defeat. My life is a ruin.
It's not that bad.
You've handled tougher situations. You'll figure this one out. Got a company of faithful comrades waiting. Got a home, your fortune.
No. I cannot live as I did before.
So what'll you do?
I don't know. But one thing's clear. It's time I took fate into my own hands. Lived life anew. And truly, this time.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll never forget what you did for me, Witcher. I have something for you.
Can't accept this.
You can, and must. This sabre's been in my family for generations. Even when I'd lost all else, it remained at my side. Means a great deal to me.
All the more reason why I can't take it.
Do me the honor. This'll mark the start of my new life. And such a weapon could be right useful to you.
Thank you.
Ow!
Sorry.
You needn't be.
Probably the first time
I
he's
thank
felt
you again,
pain in a long
Geralt.
time.
And good luck on the path.
Good luck to you too.
You do have to empathize with the man. He made the agreement for his love. Sacrificed his own brother for it, which is awful. And then he lost his love because he lost the ability to feel anything. And now I'm over encumbered. Alright, let me check out this sword. Aha, yeah. Weapon charges with energy during combat. When its color changes to red, a strong attack will release the energy in an extra powerful strike at the cost of part of the attacker's vitality. Fascinating. Alright, I need to drop something. Freya Warrior's Armor. Let's drop this. That'll give me some room to work with. Drop those. Those aren't worth much. Neither are these down here, I'm guessing. Alright, am I carrying any extra saddles? No, I just have blinders. Alright. We're going to save. I like that ending more than the other one for sure. And now I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'll be right. What else is there to do? Apparently I can loot something here. Oh. all the stuff that I just dropped to not be over encumbered anymore. That's what I can loot. Oh, but there's stuff up here. An enhanced saddle. How much you want to bet it's a piece of crap? Complete trash. That looks like that's all for me here. Now, what is next? We're going to head down to Bennick. And then we're going to fast travel. Because I believe before I start the Blood and Wine, I had 2 scavenger hunts that I said I was going to do when I finished the first expansion. First expansion be done. Time to move on. So, I am not going to make it out that way. I gotta go the proper way. Alright, probably not that way. And I need my cat back. Let's go. Olgierd's story is pretty tragic. In a moment of weakness, I feel bad for Vladimir, for sure. Vladimir definitely did not deserve what he got. And he doesn't even know that Olgierd is the one that signed away his death. I gotta make room for my cat, because he wants to be cozy. Where you want to settle down, baby boy? In my lap? You had either side or my lap. You chose my lap. Because you're a cute boy. And a good boy. Alright, I guess we're moving to Totoros then. So we'll head off, take care of these 2. And then we'll probably be able to start the very beginning of the Blood and Wine expansion, but we won't really be able to dive into it in this stream. Next week we will be able to. But soon I'll be done with The Witcher 3. It's been a long time coming being done with this game. I've been working on this game for months. Once I finish The Witcher 3, my plan is to fulfill a promise to my niece. She wanted me to play... my niece wanted me to play We Happy Few, so I will play that. And then once I finish We Happy Few, I think my plan's going to be doing maybe a letter challenge. Working my way 1 game for each letter of the alphabet. But before we do that, let me set my treasure hunting quest. Let's do the Skellige one first, because it's a lower level. Off to the Skellige Isles we go. I wonder if 38 is a high enough level for me to take on the Archgriffin. Think I should try it. Could go well, could go awfully. Probably will go awfully, but I think I'm going to try it anyway. It's a 10 level difference. What's up, baby boy? Cutie pie. My cat is very cute. He's recently taken to kind of hugging me. So he'll sit on the kitchen table waiting for his food. And, he'll reach up for me and he'll put a paw on each of my shoulders now. He's looking for food, but it feels a lot like a hug. You're dead. Looking for a wolf insignia.
Might want to look around.
I guess it's a griffin insignia. Alright, let's see what we can find. It's a good thing I still have my cat. Alright. Oh, this looks nice and big. Let's light the candles in respect for the dearly departed as I walk all over their tombstone and loot their corpses. Don't want that. But there's the diagram I was looking for. Alright, on to the next one. We'll go right back the way we came to the fast travel station and move on to the next one. I believe I've gone in a wrong way. Let me mark the lighthouse. Theo, don't bother Bob. He's comfy on my lap. If you want to join us, you can. Here, I know what I can do to comfort you, little one. Alright, we'll go... There's one... here. Hey, Theo. If you want to go under the blankets next to me. So the little one loves going into the blankets. The big one, not the biggest fan. Took out both his legs with one swing. Alright, so there should be a diagram right there, scratching right there.
Might want to look around some.
Well, let's see what we can find. Hornwort. Not seeing a chest. It could be up on one of these rocks, I guess. But I guess we'll have to take out these bandits. Oh, that looks like it right there. That dude just dropped dead. Okay. I got the griffin stuff. And now we need one more. Where's the other one? I don't see it in Skellige. Is it in... Find the steel sword diagram using your Witcher senses. But there's no place on my map for it. So I'm confused. I might have to look this one up because I may have looked at the thing. Actually, I'm just confused. But for now, we're going to take a boat. And we're going to pay a nice visit to this arch-griffin. Okay, so the boat I'm looking for is on the other side of this island here. But I'm doing Scavenger Hunt, Griffin School, Gear, Upgrade Diagrams, Part 3. I don't know what that is. Is it rocks? Yeah, okay, it's rocks. Alright, so I'm gonna sail off up here. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna see if I can grab my phone, which could be under here where I put the cat. Theo, do you have my phone? Yes, you do. And we're gonna look up Witcher 3 Griffin School Gear Part 3. And I need to see where I'm looking for the steel sword. It's found on Onskellig, west of Ingvar's Fang, though it might be easier to fast travel to Aurelia Harbor and ride Roach to the spot instead. Okay, so it says that it is west of Ingvar's Fang, but it's easier to fast travel to Aurelia Harbor. So we'll check that out. The little one is under the blanket next to me, but his little paw is shooting out and grabbing at Bob. I do like cats. I do want to get a dog someday. I didn't want to get a dog while I was working full-time, because I didn't feel like I'd be able to commit to it, to give it the time that it needed for an owner, but now that I'm currently jobless, and when I do get a job, I'm hoping to get one that'll allow me the comfort of working from home. I could definitely look into getting a dog in the near future. Alright. Well, we can probably guess how this encounter is going to turn up. Should probably meditate, shouldn't I? Alright, let's see how bad this is. The Griffin is 10 levels higher than me. But the last Archgriffin I fought was a bitch. Let's see how bad this guy is. Looks like this is definitely doable. Oh, where are you going? Helm Flitter. You don't have a helm though, so. Nice. Ooh, that does a good amount of damage, don't it? We did it. A frustrated warrior's notes. Just my plowing luck. I buy myself a horse, turns out to be lame. I take a wench for my wife, turns out she's a nasty bitch. I build a house. Not a year goes by and lightning strikes, burn the whole thing down. And the one time, fortune smiles on me and I return from a raid with a prime loot. A griffin flies down and makes its nest right on the summit of the mountain, right where I hid the treasure. Guess I should be happy it's not a gold fucking dragon for fuck's sake. But so be it, not the first wind to blow in my eyes, I'll chase it off even if I die trying. Well, you definitely died trying. Apparently there's something that I can infinitely do.
Damn it.
Alright, I missed my quest here. Unlucky treasure. Unlucky's treasure. Search the area using my Witcher senses. Okay, so there's a treasure hidden here somewhere. And I've got the key to it. Where? Oh, I see something red there. That's probably it. out the sword. See if it's worth it. Nope, not worth it. Not worth it at all. But we finished that. So we're gonna head to the boats. And then I want to... So they said west of Ingvar's Fang, which is where? Not there. Ingvar's Fang is up there. Alright. Let me put the quest up. Very frustrating that this isn't on my minimap. Hopefully this doesn't become too much of an ordeal trying to find it. Alright. To the boat we go. World map. We're going to Uriala Harbor. Oh, now it's marked. Maybe I was just blind and didn't see it. I just have a collection of boats here and on Skellig. 4 boats here now, because for some reason they decided that boats will persist exactly where you left them, no matter what. Alright, I just want to check with this dude real quick.
Greetings.
Let me have a...
I was mostly looking to make sure there were no more like maps telling me where the stuff I was looking for was. Now let me sell some crappy armor. Take that. Take those. Take those. Take all that, and then take this wooden sword and this mace, and we'll leave it at that.
So long.
Alright, we have one more.
Where are you going?
One more to find here, and then we're gonna go to Kaer Morhen to get the other one, and then with the remaining half hour of my stream at that point, we'll just get our toes wet in the Blood and Wine expansion. I'm pretty excited. I'm enjoying Witcher for sure, but I don't think the content it delivers is particularly popular, for one. And then it's long and repetitive.
Let's dance.
And it's time to do something new. Read it.
Might want to look around some.
Where is the chest I'm looking for? Not down there. Is it behind it? No, it's right there. Wow, that was difficult. Alright, next quest is the last treasure hunt that I have. And the fastest fast travel is Aurelia Harbor, probably. Roach. Come here, boy. Girl. Pretty sure it's a girl, actually.
Hey, ya!
I can't move too much now. I've got two cats right next to me. I wonder if I can actually go across this roof, or it's just going to lead to my death as usual. Nope, we're good. Alright, fast travel to Kaer Morhen. It's not telling me where to go, so let's just go to Kaer Morhen, and then maybe the destinations will show up then. Yep, there they are. Well, that one's way off in the distance. None of these are in convenient locations, are they? I guess we'll just start riding off. Alright, Roach, off we go. What is that? Is that a horse? I don't know what enemies there are laying around here. It's a shame that Kaer Morhen is as derelict as it is. There's level 6 bears. Why are there so many? Well, bears are like solitary by nature. Easy. So we'll run across this dam, and that gives me another fast travel. That's nice.
An iron mine. Depleted centuries ago. I want to look around some.
See what there is to
Something behind these roots.
That's a golem?
An elemental.
Easy peasy. The Witcher's Forge. Interesting. Let me find what I'm looking for and then take a look at this quest. Okay, that's what I was looking for here. Now, what's this new quest I just picked up? Did it finish already? I finished so many quests. My God. I think I'm imagining things at this point. I think I just saw him right there. The Bastion. There's a few right there. The Beta Forktail, No Place Like Home, Final Trial, Disturbance. Those are all the main quests. And then Scavenger Hunt. Alright. Well, it looks like there's a pathway through here. Let me just take a look around. Let's take a quick look at Google then. If they want to be like that. Witcher 3, Witcher's Forge. Okay. They're telling me to use the eye. Now, where's the eye? Okay. Then, to be more accurate, what I read was that in order to start the quest, you have to read a book that's at the base of the tower Yennefer is staying in. So I guess we'll go look for that. Although it might be bugged is another concern. It's in the tower behind the kitchen. Guess we'll go there. Surprised I missed it with how much searching I did of Kaer Morhen already. Especially when I was running around looking for the dimeridium bombs that were messing with Yen's megascope, or whatever they call it. Let's get Quen up. So many layers of defenses in Kaer Morhen too. Okay. Let's pay a quick visit to Lil Bleeder. I'm assuming they're still alive. Yep. What's up, Lil Bleeder? Adorable. Alright, so I'm looking in the... I'm looking for the tower that's behind the kitchen. I believe this is the kitchen over here. So here's the tower. I'm looking for a book in here somewhere.
Monstrum, or portrayal of witchers.
For it is well known that when a witcher inflicts torment, suffering, and death, he experiences a semblance of pleasure and delight. The kind a normal and righteous man only feels when performing his marital duties with his spouse. Ibidem cum... Oh my god. From this, it clearly follows that the Witcher is, in the very matter of his being, a defiler of nature, an immoral and loathsome degenerate born from the darkest and rankest depths of hell, for only one such as the devil himself can derive pleasure from suffering and torment. Note in margin. The book is a key. The mine's near Karen.
Notes describe how to open a passage in the mine. It might be worth seeing what's down there.
Okay, there we go. Now I can go finish that. Running through Kaer Morhen now that everybody's gone. Vesemir's dead. We don't know where... Oh crap, what's the other guy's name? Start with an E. It's gonna bother me. It bothers me, you are correct. Pretty sure it started with an E. Eskel. Eskel and Lambert. Don't know where Eskel went, and Lambert went off now that he's fallen in love with Kira. Letho ran off to wherever he wanted to. Vernon is now... Temeria is now independent. Again. Nilfgaard granted some independence to Temeria. So Vernon's probably there overseeing everything there to make sure everything is good. I really wish they put a marker inside Kaer Morhen. That would have been sensible and nice, but no. Alright. Back into the mines we go. It's really strange that you get this, entire quest just by reading a random book in a random corner of a tower.
Notes say I gotta place the book in the right spot.
That looks like the spot to put it. There you go.
Medallion's humming. There's magic here.
Let's see what's up. Raw meat. Alright, I don't know why.
No ordinary forge. Medallion sensing magic. Ought to look around.
Master weapon repair kit. Fish. I don't know what I just picked up there. Another master armor repair kit. Slaughter of Sintra. Water. Dwarven spirit. Some bellows with what looks like a path behind it. That crappy rusty sword that I didn't mean to pick up. Not picking that one up. Or that one. Can't fool me.
A blacksmith's bellows.
Stand down. Be gone. This place belongs to Radmir.
Radmir of Tor Karnet is dead.
Radmir of Tor Karnet? He was flayed alive during Falka's rebellion. A long time ago, that.
You lie.
Who are you?
I am fire. This forges soul. I am the flame that tempers steel.
Listen, just want to look around.
Intruder, I cannot allow this.
Wah, wah, wah.
I will not allow it. No, not allowed.
Okay, now we can eat. Why am I burning?
Come on.
Wait, why did I heal suddenly there? Let's get some healing. Dead?
Fire's out.
That's a lot of damage.
Something here. Where's that artifact Kira gave me? In a secret compartment behind an illusion.
What is hiding here? A Banard chestplate, Magdira Cuirass, mastercrafted woven armor. Hell yeah. Gives me the same amount of armor as mine. Let me compare. The Ursine armor gives me more with everything. I don't know how to get Grandmaster level stuff. But I like the one that gives me, because the wolf one gives me bonuses for 3 different oils and bombs. I don't use oils. I don't use bombs. But I do use Quen. Damage dealt by abilities involving the Quen sign is increased by 200%. Yeah. I use Quen a lot, so I'm going to keep that one. That armor is worth a lot, but I'm really over encumbered. Okay, this one's worth less, so I'll drop this one. This one is also worth less and also heavy. But no, I have no room for all of it. I'm going to keep the mastercrafted woven armor because why not? And now I'm burning again. Alright, let's get out of here. We've explored enough. I would love to get the mastercrafted everything. I wonder if I can make, if I have all the upgrades for my armor. Crafting. Or for the Ursine set. I would love to get the full Ursine set. I have mastercrafted Ursine armor. How about the boots? Mastercrafted Ursine boots. Okay, what do I have on me is a better question. I have mastercrafted feline boots. I have the gauntlets. I might have the Ursine boots, and then I don't know about the trousers. Let me see if I have the trousers in blueprint. Mastercrafted Ursine trousers. Yeah, I got everything I need for it too. I'm gonna have to make a pit stop in Velen to do all this. Maybe I'll do that before, instead of starting the Blood and Wine expansion pack, because if I'm going to start on the new expansion pack, I should do it at the beginning of a new stream instead of in the last, 20 minutes of another stream. Let's finish up these quests first. It's 4:26. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna fast travel to Kaer Morhen and then head. I guess we'll go northwest first. Whoa, my health. We are going to meditate now. That was super close to death. Right. Where's Roach? I'm also going to want to look up how to get Grandmaster Ursine stuff, because I don't know how to get that. Alright, on to the next thing that I'm looking for. Another cave.
A wolf head. I know this place. They held the first trials of the grasses here before they built the fortress. I want to look around some.
Alright, let's see what's here. Give me my torch. See what there is to find here. There's some kind of a monster crawling around in here. Neckers. And a devourer.
Where monster slayers were created, now infested with monsters. Mutation would carry out here. Acoustic. Carry far.
It's really dark, man.
That smell. Mutagens. Makes me want to vomit despite the years. Table for mutations. Like our sad Albert, except even sadder. That smell. Mutagens. Makes me want to vomit despite the years.
Honeycomb, white wolf hide, coal. Alright, what else is there? Is there another table here?
Table for mutations. Like our sad Albert, except even sadder.
This is also more mutagens right here.
That smell.
Great.
Mutagens. Makes me want to vomit despite the years.
Oh, there's orange there. I want those. Is this it right here? Yep. That was a bit of a pain to get to, wasn't it?
The lab, where they brewed the potions. Poisons, more like.
Looks like it's a pretty, basic agreement amongst the Witchers that they don't want to create any more of them.
Some contraption. Broken. No idea what this was for. Maybe that's for the better. That smell. The herbs here. Mutagens. Corn lily. Nightshade. Want to vomit despite the years. Nature's fine for seeping the herbs. I remember those teas they gave us.
I wonder if this was just all meant as like a reminiscent kind of thing. Maybe not reminiscent, but like a lore-based exploration area, rather than an area that will give me anything concrete. Although there's a book here. Trial of the Grass's Registry Tome. Bartel of Hangfors, age 9, died after administering witchgrass, heart failure. Diedrich of Gelibol, age 10, survived the trial, died shortly afterwards, multiple organ failure. Jop of Banglain, age 8, survived the trial, but damage to brain was too extensive, had to be euthanized. Aled of Rogiven, age 10, died after administering speargrass, cerebral hemorrhage. Conrad of Rinba, age 9, survived, convalescing, may begin training next month. It's pretty sad. Anything else of value here? No. I think it's time to leave. That's not quite what I meant to do, but it's okay. It was kind of pointless what I was planning to do. Anyway, alright, we have one more upgrade diagram to get, and then it's off to Crow's Perch to try and get the full Ursine set. Oh, for a second I was like, what is waiting for me outside here? My horse. That's what's waiting for me. Alright. Hello, Theo. Honestly, just gonna ride to where I need to go. It's gonna take me a little bit, but I'll get there. Although I don't quite know why they're not giving me my dots. I like my dots, they tell me where to go. That's far beyond Kaer Morhen, so I don't need to go inside Kaer Morhen. I need to head east. Past Kaer Morhen. So let's do that. Is this the correct road? Nope. I need to break from the road. Yeah, there's a mountain in the way to do that, though. Maybe I should just follow the river. Will the river lead me there? Yes, it will. Okay. I wonder if the river will be deep. Maybe I can ride alongside it. The trees aren't too thick. Oh, that worked a lot better than I thought it was going to be honest with you. Excuse me, bear. Let's keep it going. See how far along we can get. Drowned dead. This is looking pretty final. As my horse disappears from existence. I got level 18 drowned dead. I guess we'll keep moving along the water here. Hope that I can figure out how to get to where I need to go without having to swim the whole way. Very windy though, which is surprising with how we're in such a deep ravine. Is this a cave? It looks like one. It'd be nice if they gave me a marker. Let me see. How could anybody take the time to sit here and examine this marker for one? And make sense of it for two? Alright, can I examine the marker, please? My god, just let me examine it. What is going on here? Let's get out of the water and then try one more time. This is not working. Oh, I actually had that there. I'm trying my best right now to examine this thing. Why would they do this? I don't understand why they would do this, to be honest with you. Look, it's right there. I see it. Alright, you know what? Let's see if I can just tell it to fuck off and explore the cave and find it on my own. Because I'm going to go under the assumption that it's hidden in this cave somewhere, right? This looks like a very big and open area where there's probably going to be a monster or something. Ah. Theo. I think that's it right there. Ain't it? All done. Is that all that was in this giant cavern? Just that. The aesthetic decisions here are strange, to say the least. Alright. So what I need to do now is find the closest fast travel station to get me to Crow's Perch. And it looks like Kaer Morhen at the moment is the closest one, unless there's another marker around here. I'm not seeing a marker. And going hunting for one up here probably is just going to prove to be a waste. But I think I see a road. Ow. I really like
Damn,
this area.
got a feeling I'm forgetting about something.
What do you, but there was a path right there. You dick. I don't know why it just brought up the map there. I didn't bring up the map. Maybe I could have fast traveled from there. But I've been scared off enough from Subnautica. I'm not going beyond the world limit if I can avoid it. I'll be a good boy and swim back. But there's not much left to my stream right now. All I need to do is go to Crow's Perch and try and make the mastercrafted Ursine set. And then try to make the mastercrafted... I need to figure out Grandmaster stuff. Yeah, this is gonna take a hot minute to get me where I need to go, ain't it? Just running through. Ignore the bears. Maybe there was a faster way to get to that cave. I don't know. They really put that out of the way, though, from what I can tell. I guess if they didn't want me to take a stupid path to get there, they should have given me my dots. I think I'm going to make a stop at Novigrad first and exchange the currency that I have because I'm low on money and could use as much as I can get. And Vim Vivaldi will convert what I have, and I might be able to sell a few things to different traders there as well. So let's go. He's at Hierarch Square. And while we're loading, hello little one, we're gonna search up Witcher 3 Grandmaster armor. In the Blood and Wine Witcher 3 expansion, you have the option of upgrading your master-crafted Witcher gear sets to an additional tier, Grandmaster. This gear is not only higher quality and level 40, but also provides you with unique set bonuses. To find the diagrams, talk to Grandmaster Smith in Southern Beauclair, and he will start the scavenger hunt quest for finding the Grandmaster upgrades. Okay, cool. Grandmaster gear is very expensive, especially if you don't want to gather by yourself or try to buy them for the merchant. Guide to making money in Witcher 3. Okay. Hello, little one. What a cutie. I've got two cats all over me right now. Alright, let's see if I can sell some stuff to this herbalist. Or, my game could crash. I guess that's an option too. Alright, here we are. Watch it crash again the moment I try and talk to this herbalist.
Welcome.
There we go.
Welcome.
I was gonna say.
What have you got there?
They're really slow on this stuff. All right, but I want to sell some stuff just for some money. He's only got 400, so I don't need much. Elemental essence. Sure, I'll sell 7 of it. Take nearly all of his money.
So long.
Oh! Greeting!
Show me your way.
Show me what you got. Alright, so he will buy, like... let's sort by price. How about that? He's not really interested in that stuff. He's not gonna pay me that much for that. Wyvern hide? Oh, he'll pay for wyvern hide though. Sell him one of those. Essence of Wraith, I'll sell him 12 of those, and then I've cleaned out his money too.
So long.
Alright, Vimy.
How can I be of...
Got some coin.
You've come to the right...
Only 711, not as much as I was hoping. Let's see if I can get anything from this armorer.
Top knot.
Show me what you...
He's got a lot of money on him, doesn't he? Alright, let's get rid of that and that. And that. Alright, is he interested in these rune stones? Because I'm really not going to get much use out of them. I'll leave myself 6 of them. 5 of those. 3 of those. 4 of those. Like, I don't need these rune stones. I never use them. I'll just hold on to a few of them. Okay. And now I've nearly cleaned him out of his money. Works for me. I guess this is how I'm going to get my money, is by cleaning out the monetary stocks of all the traders around.
So long.
Alright. I want to go pay a visit to Hattori. He is that blacksmith down there, I believe. And any other traders I see along the way, I will also clean out their stocks. I have about 6 minutes left, so I'm probably not going to finish all my armor shenanigans in this stream. I'll just finish them up in the next one before we get started. Blood and Wine, which I'm excited to start Blood and Wine. I've heard good things about it. Alright, we got another merchant right here.
Open up.
What are you...
Alright, what are you interested in? Looks like he sells mostly... He doesn't want that. Oh, crafting stuff. Nope, doesn't want that much either. How about alchemy stuff? Crafting stuff? Dameridium ore? Sure, I'll sell him 4 of that for most of his money. Something that'll sell for higher. Have 1 emerald and I'll clean out the rest of that money. Thank you.
See you.
Let's go see Hanzo, see if we can get ourselves the Master Ursine.
Greetings, Ivier.
Greetings, Geralt.
Listen.
Alright, let's start with the Silver Sword. I want the Ursine. Ursine silver sword. I just need a silver ingot. Okay. I can probably craft a silver ingot, right? Silver ingot. I think he's got a ton of money too. We'll see if we can clean him out. Okay. Got myself a silver ingot. I'll probably need more, so let's make a few of these. Okay, that's probably sufficient for the moment. Alright. I want the Ursine silver sword. Step 1. Enhanced. Got everything I need for that too. Mastercrafted. I need the superior one first. For that, I need albedo. Is that also a crafting component? No. Isn't that an alchemy component?
So long.
Albedo, right there. What is this that I have? Mistletoe? Why do I only have 2 mistletoe? Alright, but I can make the albedo right now.
Greetings,
Hopefully I don't need
Greetings,
any more.
Geralt.
Alright.
What do you have?
I will sell him this Caroline. I will sell him Longclaw. And I will sell him both of these Ophiri swords as well. Alright, back to the... Oh, let's repair everything I have. That's nice. Crafting. Silver swords. Ursine Superior, right there. Now Mastercrafted. I need a Dimeridium ingot and a Rebus. Dimeridium ingot and a Rebus. Okay, well the Dimeridium ingot I can make because it's a crafting component. I need a glowing ore just from that. And now I need Rebus.
So long.
Nope, alchemy. Time 4:54. Okay, how do I make a Rebus? I need white gall. Okay. Alright, that's where I'm going to have to end it. I'll have to... I think white gall is something I can buy at either an herbalist or a bar. Either way, I got to go find it somewhere. We'll do that next time. Game is saved. That's going to be it for my stream today. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I'm glad we finally put an end to the Hearts of Stone expansion. 1 expansion left to go before we move on to a whole new game. So thank you, everybody. I will see you when I stream again on Monday at 2 o'clock. See you then.